Yo, 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 yo. What's good, family? High value basketball here. For my first video, jumping in on the YouTube activity, gotta jump in on this news about Donovan freaking Mitchell. Yo, that is wild. Yo, we all thought old buddy was going to a particular couple of teams, and then boom, bombshell, he is headed to Cleveland. Like Cleveland? Yo, that is wild. Just first off, like, when's the last time Cleveland pulled something off like this at all? Like, off the strength of just being Cleveland. Like, of course, LeBron ran back, from Miami and all of that. That ain't the same thing. That was LeBron having his own agenda. When was the last time we saw just this front office pull a blockbuster and actually get, a pseudo superstar, a sub superstar, star player to come in and also do so while the team is in a very functional state, in a very growth bound state? Like, hats off to Cleveland, yo. Y'all actually got somebody to come to y'all city. That's wild, yo. Like, it is funny though, because I think it does fit, why they could get Donovan Mitchell to come there, because I mean, crap. The dude was in Utah before, so hell, it's not like he went from a good city to a crappy city. He went from a crappy city to a crappy city. So I guess it don't make no difference anyway, right? At least he's on a better team with a better opportunity. Uh, well, maybe he isn't, but hey, let's just talk about it though. But for one though, I want to say, yo, we really have to acknowledge that, considering that this is a bombshell, that we really gotta acknowledge that, yo. We are in the full blown bad sports journalism era, man. Like this whole Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless era of sports journalism, man, this thing is a wash. Because as we can see, these dudes get up on TV and just spin narratives about their preferences, spin narratives about their own desires and their own teams, spin these narratives about front offices and smoke screens instead of just reporting the freaking news, man. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I am so tired of the bombastic, ridiculous debate style of non-news that is just all over sports media, man. Like, can we get back to just talking about basketball and the potentiality of what these cats could do on the teams that they have been put together? Like, man, I wish man, I miss the cooler than the other side of the pillow Stuart Scott era, man. Jeez, bring that era back. But enough of that side note. This team is pretty darn stacked, man. They doing pretty good. Like we got us a young core. Well, not us. I ain't a Cleveland fan like that. Just simply saying, Cleveland got themselves a nice young core. Got themselves a nice star player to add on top of that, and they got a real trajectory, man. Like, this is wild. Never would have thought Cleveland would have pulled something like this off. Like, they went from um, a bottom tier, to a bottom tier playoff team to definitely a mid tier team. As far as Donovan is concerned, he's basically still in that same kind of 4, 5, 6 range that he's been with the Jazz, but at least he's read up on a better opportunity, because definitely if he stayed with the Jazz this year, they probably wouldn't even gonna make the playoffs. So yeah, I'd rather jump ship so I could at least get back to, potentialities of the second round again. I'd much rather that than to be out there in Utah doing a whole bunch of nothing. That is for sure, man. But yeah, the core of this team is beautiful, man. I mean, we got the young bigs down low. We got freaking the shifty wing players, man. And now we got this cat coming along. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna try to find a way to watch a couple of these games, yo. I hope the media puts them on TV a few more times so we could actually see them hoop. But this is definitely one of those teams where I would like to see, what they come up with. This is a good example of player movement. Where we at. Like, not some dude just hopping team after team after team, basically trying to ring chase a situation. Like, nah, this is a legit solid move for all parties involved, man. Like, this is good. People talk about, they gave up all those picks, but yo, if Cleveland's gonna be a team that, they're projected to be, barring any injury, all them picks was going to be trash anyway. It's going to be low tier picks where they weren't going to do nothing with them anyway. So, so yeah, it's dope that they sent them off to Utah, so Utah can go run off and try to get Victor Wembanyama. And if y'all haven't seen Victor Wembanyama, boy, y'all better go watch. Who, buddy? Like, he's basically just like another Kevin Garnett. I mean, Kevin Garnett, jeez. He's basically a hybrid of Kevin Durant and Giannis. Like, real talk. Like, if Giannis and KD had a sports baby, it's that cat. So, I mean, I would not get rid of, but I'd let Donovan go too, just so I could, try to ring on that cat. So, yeah, man, this is exciting. I like how they've added themselves to the shuffle in the Eastern Conference. They're gonna battle it out. I project to see them in that 4 to 6 range. And if they get lucky, I could see them being like a typical Jazz team where they are outperforming during the regular season, so they might be a 2 seed. Anything is possible. Especially given how some of these East teams are. Especially like the Brooklyns of the world. The head case team. We don't know what's going to be going on with them. Like who else we got? Of course we've got Boston. Boston might be able to contend a little better with them, but Donovan Mitchell in that clutch factor, as far as I'm concerned, and for what I've seen, he's way more clutch than Brown and Tatum. Like, so I could see him dang near leapfrogging them if they get into a close game situation. In the playoffs, anything can happen then. Who else we got? Miami. Miami might catch them because they might be a little tougher, but I don't know. Cleveland got that youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got that youth, so they may be able to run with these cats, because what's old buddy name? Mr. New Fake Dreads in charge down there in Miami, Jimmy Butler. He's definitely prone to do some odd stuff every once in a while with the basketball. So, you know, I really do think that they may have a chance. Like I say, they ain't beating the Bucks. Ain't doing that unless, like I say, injury is what can beat the Bucks. As long as the Bucks are the Bucks, they should go all of the way to the finals anyway. But yeah, I mean, I know I haven't made mention of a few hand of other teams, but who else really matters when we really talk about it? Like, this Cleveland team has put themselves in the mix, man. So yeah, this should be fun. And I like, you know what? And I like to see Mitchell in the wine and gold. Let's see how he look in that jersey, man. It should be fun. Should be good. Great for the league. Good move. High value basketball. Peace out, y'all.